What's up? How's it going, good people? Rob here, Old City Vapor, and today got another video review for you. This one is all about the Tugboat RDA, and this has definitely become my personal favorite dripper, and I'm going to talk a little bit about it now. It's silver. It's cool. It's heavy. No, it's this is the media blasted version of the Tugboat. Comes in several different finishes now. Comes in black. Comes in stainless steel polished. Comes in stainless steel brushed. Comes in a brass, which is pretty cool looking. This is the media blasted, which is pretty much my favorite. I may have to pick up a brass one eventually, but the media blasted, you know, it's not polished, it's not brushed, it kind of has that satiny matte finish on it. It's got 3 little lines engraved there. The matching drip tip that comes with it also has the 3 little lines, has the Tugboat and the serial number on the drip tip, as well as the matching serial number on the bottom there that you probably can't see until we go close up here in a few minutes. Anyway, it is it's a pretty hefty little device for sure. I mean, you know, I'm not sure exactly what it weighs, but it's a pretty good chunk of metal for sure. The threading on the just basic standard 510 connection, you can see it's kind of flush on the bottom there. I'll explain that here in a moment, but the threading's nice and smooth, and the vape is unreal. Taking the top cap off, again, I'll go up close and personal, but you can kind of see there's that little lip right inside there, and it also has a reduced chamber in there as well. What that little lip inside there does is the top of the drip well right here, that's what rests right on that. It's kind of the stopper or whatever for the top cap. It has a single O-ring, which you know, I've seen some other reviews on the Tugboat, and a lot of people complain about just having one O-ring on there. It's a little small, you know, it leaks, this and that. What I did when I got mine, you know, I put the top cap on, and it was snug, and I wasn't having really any issues with it. But I went ahead and threw a piece of dental floss under the O-ring, threw the O-ring back on, and now, as you can see, I mean, it is it's on there tight, and I have no dripping, no leaking, none of that. You know, you can pull off the Addy, and on the top of my Signum right here, I mean, there's nothing. There's no juice. There's no juice on the bottom of the RDA. It's solves that problem really simply. You know, yeah, maybe they could put a little bit thicker O-ring on there, and you wouldn't have that problem at all. But this is, like I say, my favorite dripper right now. I have to put it back on here because I can't pull the top off without it being on something. There's the matching stainless steel drip tip. Again, you know, matches the media finish of the top cap, and it has a Delrin insert, single O-ring on the drip tip. It's got the Delrin insert in there, which really helps with heat as far as kind of being an insulator or whatever. I mean, you can hammer on this thing, and the drip tip never really gets hot at all, which is cool. Fits in nice, you know, securely. It's got a nice little snap when it goes in there. And again, there's the inside of the top cap, and you can see it, you know, pretty wide bore. You can drip straight through the drip tip if you want. And the actual drip well is it's fairly deep. It's basically from the top of the cap down to like the O-ring or so. So you got a good amount of drip well in there, which I really like. That's one of the reasons I chose the Tugboat to purchase, because I'll be honest with you, man. I don't like dripping and taking a hit or two and dripping, taking, you know, a hit or two, and I like to just be able to soak my cotton and get a good 5 or 6 draws off of the thing and not have to worry about it. What I have in here right now is just two. I got a dual coil, single 26 gauge Canthal, like 4 wraps a piece, and just caught my cotton on fire. Whoa, look out! But let's see if we can do that again. Hey, look at that. Yeah, it gets hot. But it comes in at, let's put it on the old ohm meter and check it. Didn't know you were getting a fire show with this video, did you? The thing don't play. I think it was right at 3, yep, 0.33. Like I say, it's a dual coil build, 26 gauge wire, just 4 wraps of 26 gauge chucked in there. And another thing I like is basic 3-post design. The center post is a little bit taller than the 2 outer negative posts. Positive post, a little bit taller. And what I like about the positive post, it has a little bit bigger hole than the 2 negative posts. So, you know, when you're doing dual coil builds or whatever you want to build to put in the thing, you have a little bit bigger hole. And like I say, this is 2 strands of 26 gauge Canthal, and I mean, it's, even with my old crickety ass eyes, it's no problem. I mean, it just goes right through, really easy. Really easy deck to build on. I've been having a lot of fun with this device for sure. Like I say, it's pretty much my everyday dripper. And like I say, with that O-ring issue, I haven't had a problem with it at all, especially since I threw 1 little strand of dental floss under the O-ring just to make it fit tighter. No leaks, never. It's just not an issue. Like I say, it fits on there nice and snug now. And you know, obviously, if you just drip the shit out of it, it's, you know, it's gonna leak, it's gonna come out the holes or something if you over drip it. But works great. What I'm dripping, what am I vaping? Now that I caught it on fire, I do need a little juice in there. I got some Orphan Tears. I just picked this up from my favorite vape shop, Fusion Vapor. They have the Orphan line now. And I'm going to go ahead and pull the cotton out of this and show you see if we can do some up close and personal stuff in just a minute. I'm going to pull the cotton out and I'll show you that, you know, the depth of the drip well and stuff like that. So we'll see if we can go up close and personal here in just a moment. Alright, there is the Tugboat up close. This is the top cap and the matching drip tip. You can see got the Tugboat logo on there. The serial number 2320 is the one I have. I picked this out when I purchased this at Fusion Vapor, and it was 80 bucks, and I picked that number. I wanted to get a number that came up to 13, and I just couldn't find it, so I got one that came up to 7, because 7's my lucky number as well. There's one of the holes. Like I say, these are 3 30-second holes. It's got the American flag on the back, and as far as the cap goes, pretty thick wall. Does have that first step where the top of the drip well, you know, rests on that, and then it's a reduced chamber in there. And the drip tip has the Delrin insert, just a single O-ring on there, you know. and it's a fairly wide bore drip tip as well. So you can, if you want, you can drip, you know, right through the drip tip. I usually just pop mine off. Fits on there nice, and you get that nice little click, you know, that little click that is so important to most people. I don't know, is it to me? Not really, but it's nice, you know it's seated in there. Here is the deck, I should say, you know, where all the magic happens. There, you can see the 3 center posts, and another thing that I really like about this is it has nice beefy Phillips head screws. None of those chicken shit screws that come with a lot of drippers that just suck, in my opinion. You can see the center post is just a little bit taller than the 2 outside negative posts, and the drip well itself, there you can see how deep the drip well is. It's nice and deep, and you can jam it full of cotton and liquid and vape your ass off. So like I say, on the bottom, you know, there's no lip, there's no nothing. When it goes together nice and flush. Let's chuck some cotton back in here and take a vape. Like I say, the holes on this thing, they are 3/32, and for me personally, it's like a, you know, perfect air draw for me. I really like it. Haven't had a problem, haven't had to drill it out or do anything weird. I like being able, you know, pay 80 bucks for something and just throw a build in there and start vaping it. That's what I'm talking. Like I say, this is it's really, for me, I suck at builds and being in tight spaces with my big sausage fingers, and this one is just for me, I mean, it's just easy peasy to build on, which is a huge plus. Hell, I'll pay extra to have something that's easy to build on, because like I say, man, I hate being crammed into some little tiny little space or something and trying to get, you know, wire through holes that aren't big enough. That's what I like about this dripper, is it was thought out, you know, by somebody obviously who drips and uses the thing, and not just figures it out and throws it together and then gets feedback about all the shit that people don't like and doesn't work and this and that. So like I say, you can put a lot of juice in this thing, which is another plus. Vaping like a boss. So there again, fits nice and flush, you know, with 22 millimeter or, you know, size devices. No bumps, no nothing, you know, just nice and smooth. Goodness. So there you have it. The Tugboat RDA from Flawless Vape. Made here in the United States of America, out in California, is where they're made at. And like I say, this is my favorite dripper right now, by far. I've got several now. This by far is my favorite one. Why did I buy it? I bought it at fusionvapor.com. That's where I got this at. It was 80 bucks. They were out of them. They got some in. They were out of them. I think they got some more in. They were out of them. They had some more in. I called over there and said, hold me one. I will be there. And the day they came in, I burned feet over there and picked this one up. And like I say, I got the media blasted finish. That's the one I liked. That's the one I bought. Like I say, they do come in several different finishes. I know Fusion does have a few of these in stock right now. So if you're thinking about, you know, picking up a tugboat, or you're just looking for a good all-around RDA, I highly recommend this one. It's like I say, it's my favorite. Why did I buy it? It's made in the USA. It comes with the drip tip that is has the Delrin insert in there. You can steadily honk on this thing, and the drip tip just doesn't get hot. It works great. Vapes like a champ. The Tugboat, you know, it shows all that steam coming out the top of it. That's it, man. A great little logo for this device, and a cool name in my opinion. 330 seconds pre-drilled air holes in there. That's what it comes with. And for my vaping, it's the perfect draw. It's nice and smooth, still plenty airy. I'm not changing it. I like it just the way it is. There's nothing I would change about it. I wouldn't want my air holes any bigger, you know, unless I got another cap, you know. If you're strictly gonna be using it for cloud blowing or building, you know, coils in that super low range, you know, like lower than 0.3, you might want bigger air holes just to cool it off a little bit and just get that airflow going more. But like I say, for me, I keep my builds around that 3 range, 0.3 range, and it freaking works awesome. And another reason I chose it, like I said before, is that deep ass drip well. You can fill it up with juice, you know, pack a shit ton of cotton in there, and just, you know, fill it up, and you can vape on it for a while, you know. Not a ton, but, you know, you get 5-6 good, sometimes more hits off of it, depending on, you know, how you're vaping or whatever. You know, I don't like to take a vape, drip, take a vape, drip. Ain't nobody got time for that, especially if I'm driving. Hell, I'm bad enough driving as it is. I don't need to be worried about dripping and driving. I'll be crashing. I'll be dripping and crashing. Definitely don't need any of that. I don't heal like I used to, and besides, I don't hurt anybody else. So, like I say, man, it's 80 bucks. That's what I paid for mine. FusionVapor.com is where I bought it. I'll put the links below. I'll put the links to Flawless Vape as well. You can check it out there, see what else they have. I don't believe they sell them on their website. I think they're just strictly wholesale to retailers. Like I say, Fusion Vapor is where I got mine, along with the Signum that it is sitting on there. You know, got the engraved Fusion Vapor Signum. But hey, I love those guys. What can I say, man? They're right down the road too, which is a huge plus in my book. So there you have it. That's what I think about the Tugboat RDA. It's 80 bucks. Is it worth it? To me, yeah. Why? Because it's a good quality dripper. It's made really well. The threading's nice. Everything fits good. Everything's nice and snug. You know, like I say, I did do the little dental floss trick under the O-ring, just that single O-ring, and I don't have any leaking issues whatsoever. It's snug, but not too snug. Just works great. Works great. So is it worth it? Yeah, in my opinion it is, because you're getting a good quality piece made here in the USA. None of that clone bullshit. And you have the logos on there. You got the American flag. I wouldn't change anything about it at all. It works great. Like I say, it's my favorite dripper. And that's all I got. It's been a rainy day here in Florida. I am actually off this week, so hopefully I have time to make some more videos for you guys and myself, because hey, I just enjoy doing it. I was going to do the video earlier when it was raining, lightning was crashing all around, sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Figured, hey, what better backdrop to make a video? Went to start it, power went out. That's what I get for living in the woods out here in no man's land in Florida. It'll be rainy and nice 1 minute, 5 minutes later, all hell's breaking loose. It's raining and lightning's crashing. You think it's like the end of the world, and 15 minutes later, it's all gone, and the sun's coming out again. Mother Nature is a strange thing. Anyway, that's it. I'm out of here. Talk to you guys later. Have some more videos coming up soon. Thanks for watching as always, and we'll talk to you later.